Darwin Greenwell, ThorKnowsFitness.com. Today we're in Crissy Field over in San Francisco in front of the Golden Gate Bridge to do a little bit of Ashtanga Yoga. So let's go through some of the poses. We're not going to do the entire primary series, but we're going to do some of the most salient moves today. Holding each pose approximately 3 to 5 seconds instead of the traditional 10 to 15 seconds. And let's have fun. All right, so start by kind of shaking it out a little bit on the mat and leaning forward, down to your knees, holding the pose, just stretching, moving your lower back around a little bit, kind of going down to your ankles, down to your toes, and just kind of hold that. Breathing in. Down to the mat with thumb and fingers, and up, slowly rubbing your IT band with your fingers as you come up. Again, very, very slowly. And let's get into some of the poses. Let's start with the chair pose. So I'm standing sideways to you guys so you can see some of what I'm doing. Keeping your feet shoulder width apart. Hands are coming up, and breathe through your nose. And slowly up, leaning forward, knees slightly bent, down to your toes, down to the mat, breathing in and out. Slowly up to your IT band with your fingers on the sides, stretch it out. Normally we would do a variety of moves and stretching in between vinyasas. We're going to skip those. Let's get right to a warrior pose, and then we'll get a down dog and an up dog every now and then. Do feel free to pause the video, rewind the video, go at your own pace, and slowly up. Let's go to the other side. Again, no vinyasas in between, just keeping it moving. We'll get a couple of them throughout. Breathing in. And breathing out, coming up and through, and let's get one right through here. Kicking legs back, slowly down to a plank pose, coming up for your up dog. Slowly up over the toes for your down dog. Slowly pushing up and back down, slowly up, and hold it back down for 3. And slowly up. Keep your palms down to the mat. Knees slightly bent. Knees ever so slightly bent. Touching to the mat. Slowly rolling up. IT band massage with your fingers. Shake it out. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to a triangle or a star pose. So square it up with one leg back leg heel down, slowly down to your knee, slowly down to your ankle, and slowly open that up to the sky. Slowly back down, slowly up. Right leg's back, left leg's forward, square it up to the knee, knee slightly bent, breathing in, down to the ankle, slowly up to the sky. And that sun is bright and warm here in the city today. Awesome. When the sun's not up, it's too chilly to even be out here, nevertheless in shorts and a t-shirt. But today is pretty rocking in San Fran. Knees slightly bent, coming up for your IT massage. Knees slightly bent, coming all the way down to your toes. And one more coming up. And back. Let's get a down dog, up dog. Plank pose. Coming back. Slowly jumping forward, keep your palms down. From there to the fingers, leaning forward, knees slightly bent, slowly rolling it up. IT band along to the sides. Alrighty, let's reach it over. We'll go left leg forward, square it up, bending the knee. Bring your arm on through, fingers straight, up and over, reaching. Feel free to hold it longer on your own. Coming up and through. Square it up, other leg. Shoulders square. Fingers coming through. Other arms over and breathing. Looking up to your palm. And slowly, steadily up, bringing it on through. Shake it on out. Okay, let's square it up. Coming down to your knees, down to the mat. Feet are farther apart. Walk your hands in and slowly leaning forward while you breathe. Slowly to your fingers, slowly walking it in while you come up. Back to the front of your mat. Hands are on up. Shake it on out. Let's go right leg forward. Squaring it on up to your knee, to your ankle, all the way through, and clasp your elbows. Breathing. Always breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth, your choice. Slowly up, keeping your elbows still locked. Other legs forward, squaring it up, knees slightly bent. Leaning forward gently, slowly. Don't strain or sprain. Don't worry about how far you lean forward, but breathe. Slowly up, back to the middle, shake it on out, readjust your microphone, shake it out, back to the middle of the mat, and let's do a vinyasa. Bring it through, and down, and up, and down dog. And jumping forward and through. Adjusting your microphone cable, shaking it out. Let's keep it going. So from there, let's get into a couple of other standing poses. So let's do a tree pose actually. Not the most traditional aspect to Ashtanga. Some people wouldn't even do a tree pose in Ashtanga. So up and over and up and nice and windy. Balancing in the wind like a real tree now. Coming back on down to your hips. Up and out. And over. And back. And in. And down. Let's do other side. Bringing it up and in. Get your balance in the wind. And up. And back on through, onto your hips. Let's close it on up and out. Standing up straight. Doesn't matter how well you balance or not, keep it going. No edits, no takes. And out. And back in. And through. And down. Awesome. Alrighty, from there, let's do a half lotus and hold that, reaching around and through so you can dangle your microphone off your shirt. Don't lose focus, breathing. And slowly down to the other side. Alrighty, other side. Get your balance. Bringing your arm through. Breathing. Hold your half lotus, arms through. It's a nice, beautiful day. Hop around if you need to. Keep your balance. Keep your bending knee. Ground's uneven, wind's blowing. Sun is shining. They call this the hopping pose. And back down. Alrighty. Bring it up and down and through. Back down to a warrior pose for 3 seconds. Keep your back heel down. Open the head on up to warrior B. Knees slightly, elbows slightly bent. Looking out in front of your fingers, out to Alcatraz Island. And up and over. We did this pose earlier. Here we are again. Breathing. And coming on up. Let's do the other side. Warrior pose. Bringing it up. And open it up. And over. And through. All right, let's get it down dog. Kicking it back and down to plank. Slowly up over your toes. Slowly back to the back of the toes. Stretch your back. And slowly jumping forward. Coming on up. And down. And through. So that's going to take us to the end of the standing poses. Let's move through to our seated poses.